Yeah, so Bobby Labonte drove it and David Green drove it. So I thought this would be a really good idea and a really cool throwback, not only for Jay and everybody at the shop, but for Labonte as well, with the connection they've had through open wheel modified racing.
Janson, he likes Bobby, obviously, and he just wanted to know if it was all right if he could do a throwback with Bobby Labonte and Slim Jim, and I told him that was fine with me. You know, Bobby worked here at one time, and so it's just a good fit.
I've watched old races on it. It run the Busch series, which was, I guess, it's like the Xfinity series now. And, it run at Hickory, was one of the big races that I researched. It run at Hickory, and I thought that's just cool. We're going to be coming to Hickory next weekend for the throwback race. So why would there, just a perfect opportunity to throw back to that car. So it was funny, man. The other day I was at a customer's house. I work on garage doors. And, I was in there finishing up the job, and my coworker was outside talking to the customer, and he said, "You know anything about NASCAR?" And my coworker said, "Yeah, I do." He said, "You know who David Pearson is?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, that's my dad." And it was Richard Pearson, that's who he was talking about. He used to crew chief with Larry Pearson and all of them. And I showed him my throwback car. No, it was actually yesterday this happened. And I showed him my throwback car, and he said, "Man, we've outrun that car many of times." I was like, this is just fitting. It was the Busch series, and it run at Hickory, which is a short track, but it still was drove by a Cup Star. So it's the perfect balance, in my opinion.
I like this car from going to the Busch races and stuff. I always like the red and yellow, and Bobby ran well in this Slim Jim car.
I know that would just be really cool to me for somebody, a young kid that's up and coming in the racing industry, to throw back a car to me that I drove 20 years ago or whenever. It's just an honor for the drivers that used to work so hard, and the same thing we're doing. They worked hard and trying to have success. So it's all you can do. It's the least you can do to throw back to those guys. And he just feels like like I told you before, he just feels like a really genuine person, and he feels like he really does care about the short track racing and the up and coming young people in the racing industry. So I feel like he's just a really humble guy, and that is how I want to be and how I want to promote myself. Winning the throwback race, it's one of the most elite races of the CARS Tour, just because it's the throwback to the old days. So this gets a lot of attention, and to be able to win on that platform would be truly amazing, especially like you said, Tony, my first career CARS Tour win. That would truly be amazing.
Watch the Throwback 276 live from Hickory this Saturday, July 30th, only on Pit Row TV Motorsports.